The Aegis system performed magnificently at 90% intercept rate, but the 10% that broke through reveals saturation attack as a genuine Achilles heel, meaning any enemy. After the battle, the diplomatic war begins. UN emergency sessions, ceasefire negotiations, US forces occupying the Strait while minesweeping continues, and on day 7 the Strait partially reopens as the world slowly recovers from the economic shock. Iran is already learning from this defeat, acquiring improved Kilo 636 submarines, developing hypersonic anti-ship missiles that Aegis cannot intercept, and building AI-guided drone swarms. The US Navy takes 5 critical lessons from this battle. More SM-6 interceptors needed. Mine countermeasures require major upgrading. Shallow takes 5 critical lessons from this battle. More SM-6 interceptors needed. Mine countermeasures require major upgrading. Shallow water ASW needs improvement. Drone defense must be enhanced. 5 permanent lessons emerge. Technology beats numbers every time. Mines are the deadliest cheap what trolls the entire battlefield. Submarines decide naval wars, and winning the military battle does not automatically mean winning the overall strategic war. Who would win? Militarily, the answer is clear. The US Navy wins completely and decisively. But strategically, the answer is far more complex, because Iran achieves the global economy. The Persian Gulf is the economic lifeline of the entire modern world, with Japan depending on it for 90% of its oil, South Korea 80%, and every major economy on Earth connected to whatever happens in this narrow stretch of water. The US Navy operates 11 carrier strike groups positioned across every ocean simultaneously. The 5th Fleet, headquartered in Bahrain, controls the Persian Gulf. Diego Garcia's completely surround Iran. Iran's greatest military asset is pure geography. 1,800 kilometers of northern coastline, a gulf averaging only 3 kilometers so deep that a third of its floor where shore missiles can reach every single point. History provides the clearest answer. In Operation US Navy destroyed half of Iran's fleet in a single day, and Iran learned from that humiliation by developing the asymmetric swarm mine and submarine strategy it would use in any future conflict. Operation Praying Mantis proved the pattern that repeats in every scenario. Iran lost frigates Sahand and Sabalan and multiple fast boats with 0 US ship losses in 1988. Any real Persian Gulf naval conflict stays conventional because both sides are Iran nor the US wants nuclear escalator, and that mutual understanding of limits actually makes a conventional naval battle more likely, not less.
The Persian Gulf battle is never just US versus Iran. China, Russia, like with the reverie. China Deo.
The oil market tells the real story of who wins and who loses. From $80 before the battle to $120 in hour 1 to $200 when the Strait closes to $250 in week 2, triggering a global America never fights alone in the Persian Gulf. The UK's HMS mean Iran faces an involved coalition that makes the military outcome even more one-sided. Iran's most dangerous weapon is not its navy but its proxy network, activating Houthis in Yemen, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and Iraqi militias simultaneously forces the U.S. carrier group. The technology gap between U.S. and Iranian naval forces has grown dramatically since 2000, and while China and Russia are helping Iran acquire overwhelming technological lead that no amount of outside assistance fully closes it. Iran's Fatah hypersonic missile, traveling at Mach 15, represents the single greatest future threat to U.S. naval dominance, giving the Aegis system only 2 seconds of tracking window.
The U.S. Navy is not standing still. Laser weapons deploying on destroyers, railguns in development, SM-6 Block 2 with improved hypersonic tracking, and sure,
even with all alternative routes combined, the world can only move 6.5 million barrels per day compared to 21 million through the Strait, meaning Iran closing the Strait creates an immediate 14 million barrel daily shortfall that no alternative can replace. 2030, both navies will be significantly more capable. America with Columbia-class submarines, F-35C carrier aircraft, and next-generation Aegis. In any real Persian Gulf naval war, there are no true winners. America loses hundreds of sailors and billions of dollars. Iran loses its entire navy and economy collapses a lot. The ultimate lesson is that deterrence is far better than war. The U.S. carrier presence in the Gulf prevents Iranian aggression at billions per year cost, while actual war costs trillions us, making the carrier group peacekeeping investment.
The final verdict is clear and complex simultaneously. The U.S. Navy wins the military battle to the Strait, to Poseidon achieves a closed Strait. The global economy, nobody truly wins this war.
The Persian Gulf is just 33 kilometers wide at its narrowest point, but it connects the entire world economy, powers billions of lives.